Hi YouTube, this is your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you with a video response to, yes, you Rosemary, you done a coffee talk. I can never say that. I love the way you say that, coffee talk. But anyway, responding to a coffee talk about looking in the mirror and how we see ourselves. Okay, it took me, and I'm still working through it, forever to look at in the mirror and actually see the person who I am today. For some reason, I could not see her. I still can't see her sometimes. And all I can see, and it took me forever, and when I had really gotten under 200 pounds before, I was down like 192. You know, my friend was like, you look like a racehorse, you need to stop. You know, I can see your bones, you know, because when you're losing weight, you know, sometimes you do see the bones in your body. The rest of the body hasn't caught up. So to them, you do look like you've lost too much weight. Because I know now I'm 213 when I weighed the other day. People think that I'm under 200 pounds. So I'm sure at 192, I probably looked a lot smaller. And it's because of the way my body is shaped. I'm just straight, you guys. See, I'm picking at something right there, Rosemary. I'm picking at something. I'm picking it apart, you know. And when I look in the mirror, you know, and my ideal was when, and you know, this was just in my mind now, was when I lose this weight, I was going to have this bamming body like Beyonce. You know, I was going to be, No, I will never have a body like Beyonce. My family genetics, I don't have the small waist like you, Miss Rosemary, that I love. I love your waist. Oh, God, those waists and those hips. You know, I'm straight. I don't have hips. I'll never have hips. So I had to learn to embrace what I had. Hips and no booty. That's me. I am just straight with no hips, no booty. I guess too much belly, midsection, I do have. And, you know, it's kind of like what Rosemary said. We start to pick ourselves apart. And when I'm looking in the mirror, only thing I can focus on is that belly. And even though it has gone down considerably, and people are like, it's gone down considerably, that's all I can focus on is my large abdomen. And I'm like, oh, I hate my abdomen. I hate it. I hate my stomach. And that is my goal, and my focus is after I get down to a certain weight loss, that hopefully I can get this extra skin taken off of that. But then I tell myself after that, what else are you going to hate after that? You know, so I have to learn to look in the mirror and find something about myself that I love. And I've always, you know, people have always told me, you know, you have a beautiful smile. So I focused. I said, okay, my smile is beautiful. Okay. I like my eyes. I think I have nice eyes. But me, and then I stopped looking at that whole person thing. Because sometimes you can't look at what the outside of what you think that you're looking like. Sometimes it's more inside. And I look at me, I said, I'm a caring person. I feel like I'm a loving person. I feel like I'm giving, and I give of myself all the time. And sorry, traffic's coming, trying to make a right turn. But, and I give of myself all the time to other people. And that's something to be proud of. You know that I'm not selfish. I'm always giving. You know, so you have to find something about yourself and hold on to it and love that person, you know. And so what? I'll never have hips and a booty, but I'm going to work what I got, okay? I'm going to work what I got, and what I got is me. It's me, and it's always going to be me. You know, it's not going to be any difference. This is just me. So I learned to love myself, and I learn to look beyond the belly. Sometimes I try to stay from the chest up in the mirror, because, you know, that is one of my focus points that I do not like about me. But, you know, I think it was I always blow her name, mess her name up. Beth is 150, me, myself, and I think is what it is. You know, she said in her video, and it was just heartbreaking to me, was that she could find nothing about herself that she liked. Nothing. And I just want to encourage you, Beth. You got to push past that. There is something about Beth that Beth has got to find to love, because if Beth can't find something to love about herself, then Beth, you're not going to make it in this journey. You got to find something that you feel is worth fighting for. If you look in the mirror and you feel like, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm worthless, I'm useless, there's nothing about me, you got to find something, Miss Beth, so that you can have a fight about, because if you don't find anything, you're going to feel useless. Useless, worthless. You got to find something to fight for. You know, sometimes I just want to fight for you, but I can't fight for you, Beth. You got to fight for yourself. You got to fight. You got to find something. You got to encourage yourself, you know. And just like I've told you before, you know, and I know this is Rosemary's video, but when I saw your video in response, I wanted to say something to you too. You know, you got to find some worth in you. You know, and I know where you are because I've been there. I didn't find myself worthy, and I would go out and portray this in front of people. I always kept myself fixed up, always. Even at 300 plus pounds, you never saw me come out of the house not right. You know, hair tore up, throwing on anything. Never. You never saw me do that. Because I always had to keep up this persona on the outside, but on the inside, I was falling apart. So I know where you're coming from. And I know what you're going through. But for me, I want you to find one thing. If it's just one, what you feel small thing. If it's nothing but your fingernails that you love. If it's nothing but the way you think. You know, and just like I've told you before, you know, you always encouraging someone else. You're always encouraging me on my videos. Always. You know, but it's time. It's your time. It's your time, Miss Beth, to be encouraged. So I'm encouraging to you today. I feel like you are a sweet person. You're blessed. You know, you're an encourager. You're a motivator. And, you know, we're all in this together, you know. But, again, I say, you know, self-image is terrible. You know, Rosemary was beautifully demonstrated on how we pick and tear ourselves to pieces. And she began to tear the pieces of the envelope up. And that's how we do. We pick and we tear ourselves up. But if we don't encourage ourselves, if we don't build ourselves up, nobody else is. Oh no. People are going to leave you down in the ground, especially if they haven't been there. Oh, they're going to help you pick yourself. Oh, wait a minute. You forgot this part about you. Or you forgot that part about you. And that's why I began to stop listening to people when I started on my weight loss journey. Oh, you're getting too small. How much weight you want to lose, girl? Okay, I've been over 300 pounds all my life. Let me lose what I can lose, you know? So people are just ruthless, and they're not going to encourage you, and we have to encourage ourselves. So I'm just encouraging you guys this morning. You know, stay positive. Find one thing about yourself that you like and that you love. And that's what I did. I found one thing about myself, and then I pushed from there. And as I could go along, I found more things that I liked about myself. You know, and now, you know, even though I still haven't reached my goal weight, I still find out that I love the way I look in my clothes now. I was look back at what I was when I was 300 plus pounds, and I look a whole lot better in my clothes now. So they fit better. I can go in the stores now and I can actually find something on the shelf and not get discouraged and go buy something for my kids or buy a pair of shoes or another pocketbook that I did not need, you know. So that's my coffee talk, looking in the mirror. And I hope someone gets something out of this message, because we are wonderfully, beautifully made by God. God made us in his own image. So you are somebody. You are wonderfully, beautifully blessed. You are made by the perfect hands of God. So find something about yourself Look at yourself the way God sees you. Sometimes if we could see ourselves the way God sees us. And I'm always reminded of the little kitten who's looking in the mirror and he sees this wonderful lion. And he's just a little baby kitten. So that's how I look at myself when I look in the mirror. I might be this little kitty cat trying to push and grow up, but I'm this mighty lion. I'm this wonderfully made, blessed woman of God is what's in that mirror looking back at me. So you find something about yourself and you look in that mirror like that kitten and you see that mighty lion. Okay, you guys, y'all have a blessed, wonderful day and stay encouraged, stay motivated. This journey is hard, but we can do it. We can push through it. We can make it. Bye, y'all.